All right, everyone, welcome back to the Q&A in our Discord. If you're just watching this on the video, then join live next time. Join the Discord. It's in the description to the video. So anyways, Corey, so we are going to talk about flying pets on this one. Basically, all the
Yeah,
rage, and it brought tons of excitement to the game. So I have my screen sharing, so anything we talk about, I can flip to and go see.
yeah, I'm just opening up my game now as well.
Okay, so flying pets, basically huge addition to the game, and so much to go about them. I have videos on them that you guys could check out that are basically telling you how to breed them, how to pick them, uh, how to get the rewards for them, how to level them up, that sort of stuff, get the experience and whatnot. And if you see me looking to the side, I'm watching the England-Slovakia soccer game on the side, which I'm sure Corey, as a devout Brit, is doing the same.
I am not.
What? Outrageous.
I know. It's
So,
fine. We've got you for commentary for the game, so
yeah, so before we get into flying pets, so basically, like, Canada's national soccer team is England because we have been so bad for the history of our soccer, but now we're actually pretty decent. So maybe that'll change for future generations. But forever, everyone has just watched where their parents came from and cheered for those teams, which for most people was England, some Italian, and then other sprinkles of European. But yeah, so for me, it was always England forever, my whole life. But now Canada with Alfonso Davies is actually good. But anyways, let's get to flying pets. So you got all these passive skills I'm showing on the screen, and then you have the main skill at the top that I'm bouncing around on my screen that you can read. And different pets have them all. So just going over the basics, like if you look at the top, like generation. So Gen Zero means Gen Zero is hatched from an egg, right, Corey?
yeah,
And then like everything after Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 basically is like the kids of that egg, the kids of that kid's egg, the kids of that kid's egg. So like grandchildren,
yeah,
great grandchildren. Yeah. So, and then the older they are, the higher the number, the slower you can breed them. So if you go to breed them and in this screen and you're grabbing some, if they have high generation, it'll take a long time. Like some of mine take 4 or 5 hours. And then the growth rate. So if we go back to my pets, so if we go to the growth rate here in the bottom right corner, right here, that will indicate basically how much they can grow. So like their HP, defense, attack, how high that can get. So if you have two identical pets and one has a growth rate of 1 and one has a growth rate of 1.5, the 1.5 will have much higher stats in the future. Now, question for you, Corey. When it comes down to
yes.
that, HP, defense, attack, if you have a very high growth rate and you get much higher than someone who has a lower growth rate, do flying pets attack and whatnot really matter?
Uh, I haven't really done much look into it, but I think they do. If I go to my, let me have a
Like,
look.
who would win in a fight? A
The,
flying pet or a regular pet? Like, who helps you more as a player, not including their skills and passive skills, just like their crit and their attack? And it's something that we have a hard time measuring in the game, I think.
so no, so the if you look at my stream, because I'm actually streaming right now.
Okay, let me get your screen up, streaming with me.
Yeah, so the avian, if whatever your HP is on your avian, it goes to your overall stats. So that goes into your HP. That's just what the avian provides you. So there's a multiplier on top of that. So you base HP multiplier is multiplied by that extra 9,700. So it depends on the player's HP overall, but it's just there to boost your health.
Okay, so hold on a second. You just said avian that
Yeah,
boosts
if you
you?
look here, yeah, so the avian has 9,766 health, and it's in my final HP statistics.
Really? Okay, so I
Yeah.
thought that was the
It,
flying pets stats.
yeah, that
So
is the
so what
flying
about
pet
if it
stat.
says avian defense 10%?
Then it'll be defense 10% down here at the bottom. So where it says base attack, oh no, that'll go into your defense here. So then you'll get like an avian 10% debuff defense down here somewhere, if that makes sense. So your
Yeah, I
avian's
see
defense
avian
will
right
go
now.
up
So
here.
mine says 160. Wow. So I'm missing out a lot actually. So I have yet to add even one experience point to my flying pets because I'm waiting for a perfect one to start to do it.
Of course.
So right now I'm comparing myself to another player on server right now on screen, and my avian is 162 and theirs is 15,287. So yeah, that's a big thing I'm missing out on.
They could have just gotten lucky, to be fair, because my avian is level 20 and it's got 193 defense.
Oh, so this is HP.
Oh, I was looking at defense, sorry.
So if I look at defense, yeah, so they have 295
Yeah.
and I have 4.
In HP, I've got 9,766 with a level 20 pet.
Okay, so I'm waiting till tomorrow to get some, or like in a few hours when it resets, to get some more cakes to breed them. So when you breed them, you need cakes, and I have 0 of them. I'm
Valken just
done.
asked, so the normal pets help you if you don't have the skills into account. They, it will help you because, well, the basic attributes, it's mainly on the attributes that you want to look for, not the actual pet itself. You sort out, you decide which pet you want. So, like, I like the duck. It helps out quite a lot. I'm an archer. I quite like it. So, I've gotten decent buffs on here, and then I leveled it. So you want to sort of find the pet you want, get the attributes you want onto it, and then level it that way.
Yeah,
Because if you reset the
the
level,
duck
you
is
lose
actually
80%.
really the duck is a very good all around pet, but I don't think it's a specialty for anyone. But it's something like you could use with any class, and it will definitely help. Like for me, I personally think the pumpkin is the best mage pet there is. Every skill crit deals 600% extra skill damage. That's huge.
Yeah, especially if you got a high skill crit.
Exactly. Even if I have 50% or 60%. So half the time I'm getting 600% more on every hit.
Of course, a mage has that extra skill regen as well.
Yeah, that, to be honest, doesn't matter yet because fights do not last 10 seconds.
Well, when the new update comes out, I believe it's 2.5 times the amount of HP and defense
Okay, so I
on
don't
the
know too
stat.
much about the new update other than I keep hearing rumors of old updates that still haven't taken place. Like they're going to change the skills to every half second a skill goes rather than they all go bang at the start of the battle.
Yeah, that's going to be happening in the next update. Well,
Like next
not.
update
It
as
might
in.
not be the next up. It might not be the next update, but the update after. I know they've now implemented it for the Korean version, and will be soon implementing it for global.
Like the thing that I get, I that's weird to me is they announced this like a month ago and it's still not in, and there's been other updates since that have taken place.
Yeah, they just take forever to do it. Like the mergers, they announced that it'll be done on the third, and then they said, "Oh, we'll make mergers on the first, and then they delayed it to the 8th.
Yeah. So can you tell me a bit more about that update you said with 2.5% HP or whatever?
No, 2.5 times HP. So on your health, the new gear, say if you've got max is 100,000, it'll be 2.5 times that HP.
So 250,000?
No, so if it'll be like 350,000, an extra 2.5%. Not percent, like 250% on the total HP that's on right now.
So if you have 100,000, multiply it by 250%,
Y- So no, 100,000 multiplied by 2.5.
which would be 250,000.
Yeah,
So
so
that's going to be
I'm
the
getting
new
tired.
max.
Yeah, so that'll be the new max.
Okay, now there's been a bit of confusion. So in the new gear, and is that supposed to come out in 5 hours?
I think it'll be coming out in 5 hours or on the third. They've changed the dates back too much.
Yeah. So it's coming out. We don't know when. So
It's either the first or the
what
third.
about the skills at the bottom, like evasion and stun? Will those be a higher cap?
No, I believe that's going to be the same cap. It's just for HP, attack, and defense that'll be increasing.
Okay. Is there anything else on the update that's supposed to come?
Uh, I honestly can't remember what I wrote down that might be coming. There's a future event that'll be dropping soon. I don't know if you saw that in leaks.
Yeah,
It's
okay. So before you go on, sorry, some people are talking in the thing. Do you know when flying Digimon pets are coming out? They're supposed to come out in 5.5 hours. Is that correct?
it's either coming out in 5 hours or will be delayed for a week. It's currently in the game files for the game itself. So I know that'll be coming soon, but there's no release date for it. But it is in the game files of the global edition, so you can expect to see it soon.
Okay, yeah, Potato, you don't have to join. You can just type if you want. So another guy has asked a question: how to get duck in rare level flying pets? Basically, do you want to tell him, Corey?
You can go ahead. I'm
Okay, so
looking for a
basically,
list.
you breed two yellow ducks, and you have a small chance of getting a rare duck, or you breed a rare duck with a yellow duck, and you have a higher chance to get them. But basically, just breed ducks with ducks, and you can get a rare one. Upcoming collabs. So
There's a
2-ish weeks more than likely, they're saying for the Digimon ones. This is what Kagul is saying in the typing chat. But there is a
Yeah.
new event coming in 5 hours, and I've heard nothing except Digimon Pets. So that's what people think is coming.
Well, they've just announced. Well, there's a big event going on now for obviously the duck event. They don't normally. They do like two events a month, so we'll have this event right now, and then they'll do like a random week event, like Life Simulator, the Monster Hunter, whatever. And then, so we'll have that for a week, just a random crappy event that they've just decided to throw in. And then it'll be a main event like the Duck or just a normal event like this, if that makes sense.
Yeah. There's also the other event that you showed that looked like the adventure one from before, the images.
Yeah, the one that looks like the Gold Theft, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's the one.
I
Yeah.
believe it's called.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So Kagul is saying 5% chance if you breed two yellow ducks to get a rare duck. And you said the same thing before. I feel like maybe I just got lucky because I got some rare ducks, and it feels like it was almost 50% of the time for me
What was that for?
to
Sorry.
get rare level ducks. I feel like I just got really really lucky and got a few
Yeah,
of
I
them.
bred two yellow ducks to get a blue one. I think I got it on the 20th try. It did take a long, long time, and there was a lot of ducks wasted. But I got there at the end.
Yeah, I like the duck. I think the duck is awesome. It's
Oh,
just
I
that
do
my
too.
build needs the pumpkin. But when sometimes I put the duck on if I'm having troubles with something, or PVE, I put the duck on.
Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention in the next update possibly is a higher pink rune chance. There'll be some new flame dungeon trials for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there'll
Which
be an
which are
increase.
no use to me because I can't complete the old ones.
No, the flame temple dungeon. Are you having
Oh,
trouble
okay,
with
yeah,
flame
that's
temple?
that's
I was
the
gonna say
only
that's
one I
easy as
could
fuck.
use.
Yeah, that one's really easy. But yeah, so they'll be increasing it from level 20. I don't know what level they're increasing it to.
Will we get more than 5 chances a day? That's the big thing.
I don't think you'll be getting more chances, no, but you'll just have a higher percentage chance to get that pink.
I think they nerfed it secretly. Like I don't get any pinks anymore, and I used to get them all the time.
Yeah, I feel like they left it on for the day it came out and then decided, all right, now they know they can get pings, we're gonna put it down to 0.01 chance.
Yeah, but the thing that gets me, there's no financial option to pay more to get better.
No, but you can buy more runestones. Not runestones, you can buy more keys. You can buy
Where do you buy more
10, is
keys
it
for
maybe?
that?
Go to the shop.
So, what's the max you can get a day? 5? That's what
Eight,
I get.
eight.
You can get 8. Oh,
You
yeah,
buy
yeah,
this
yeah.
one,
I
and
know what
then
you
it goes
mean.
to free, and then I think it's five afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's either one or two. So seven or five, 7 or 8 you can get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down here with the ones that show up at bit different times. Yeah, I don't buy those. I don't buy the daily keys, but I will buy like a monthly pass that gets me stuff.
Yeah, but there's no other
Yeah, I'm not
pass.
going to do the dollar a day for keys for that. Not when I pay a couple $100 for a mount that gets me runestone
Uh,
experience in
Google, I
parking.
don't think they'll be putting it to level. I think they'll just add 5 levels to the Flame Temple. I don't think it'll be level 30. I think level 25 for the Flame Temple will be the max level.
Okay. Interesting.
Another link that I have seen, so on someone showed me on a Korean version or Japanese that they've got a runestone rush. So someone had a gem box for become rank 1 in Rune Rush.
Yeah.
So I anticipate there might be a rush event for the runestones soon.
Yeah, so my experience with these games is they all, like you said, with a runestone rush, they do like to surprise you. So, like a runestone rush, I also wouldn't be surprised if there was an artifact rush. So, things that you're not used to saving and you're spending at will because it's like, oh, I don't have to save up for this one. And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, there's an event for this. You should have been saving.
Yeah, I don't think they will do this because in the official SEA Discord, they've actually made it a frequently asked channels section,
Yeah.
and it says they will not be an artifact rush or a soul rush.
But we do have a soul rush.
Not soul. It was what was it now? I think it might have been for the wedding ring.
Oh,
There was
yeah,
two
yeah.
events. I
No
can't remember
wedding
which
ring,
one.
no artifact
Oh
rush.
no, sorry, it was back accessory.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible if they did that
Perfectus.
one.
Yeah.
Those back accessories are too expensive now, I think.
It does get pretty expensive.
Like over 60, it's a lot, man. Like I've been 61 on all three for like a month and my high and now I'm 66, 61, 61. 60 to get to 67, it's costing me 8,000.
Oh, another thing that might be coming out in the next update is the lamp jackpot that you can purchase in Parking Wars shop. It'll give you double chances of getting a better upgraded gear. I don't know how much it'll cost in the shop yet, but that's an item.
So for example, if right now my Oris gear is 0.03%, it would then be 0.06%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, that's something I would pay for. But I'm tired of paying for, like, oh, there's a new mount I don't need, no interest in, but man, I want the global attack.
Valken just asked, put it briefly, what kind of rush could come out and what will never come? I believe the only things that will never be a rush event for is Artifact, Back Accessory, and the Ring. There might be a flying pet event, like spend so many fruits or something. You never know. I know there's going to be a runestone rush. That's the only one I've heard about so far.
Yeah, Kagul, are you saying that you heard there's going to be a parking rush where you have to spend parking coins?
Maybe it could just be eliminate people,
Yeah.
eliminate X amount of opponents, and then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Start some server wars.
Oh no, I think Eagle's saying 200k coins for the lamp jackpot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so flying pets. Uh, Anything else that people should know about? Little known things. Basically, just breed them over and over. Do you know what percentage? So let's say I breed two pets. I'm showing one right now that has a negative. It has two positives and two negatives. What percentage carry over, or is it pure luck?
It's RNG. I don't know the percentage rates because they haven't really shared them, and I don't think they'll ever share them. But I think it's just based off RNG, and depending on how good the skill is, there'll probably be a different percentage rate. So, like a blue affix, that might be like a 10% chance of it transferring, and then the yellow is like a 4% or something. 15%, for example.
Yeah, so you have one that I want to share. I want to breed with one of your pets, but I have to wait for more cakes. And it has this mutated affix plus level 1, and I want it.
Oh, the mutations you can't get them. They're not follow. They don't drop
Oh,
down to
I
the.
can't breed and get that?
You can breed to get it, but it's a small chance. You can. It's if this one has the mutated affix, you can't breed for it. So the mutations don't drop; they're just completely random.
Oh, because that is an awesome one. So I'll show people who. So for example, basically all your stuff goes up a level. So if regular skill crit damage is 10%, that pet of yours gives 12%.
Uh, I think no. I think the level +1 is every level is cheaper. So I could buy my way up to level 20, but it'll be level 40 instead. Or if I buy go to level 1, then I'm level 2.
No,
And then or
I
level
think
3,
you're
sorry.
wrong. I think it means the passive skills are all up one level because every single one of my pets that has skill crit is only 10%. Every skill crit I see on any pet is 10%, except yours
I
that
don't
has.
think I don't think it will because that's based off of this growth, I'm sure. I think it's based off the growth rate.
But yours says 12% for skill crit damage. It's the only pet I've seen anywhere that has that. And your health, your healing is 0.06 instead of 0.05. And basic attack damage is 144 instead of 120. So I think that +1 raised all your passive skills on that pet. And that's like a super lucky mutated
Yeah.
thing you got.
Yeah, I think it sucks it wasn't on a rare though, otherwise I could use it. Well, even then I can't use it
Yeah,
because it's got skill for it. I'm an archer.
you're very, oh yeah, that's right. But you're very, very lucky with
Yeah, if
that
only I
pet.
could just send it to you. Just check your inbox.
Yeah, I wish I could breed with it. I'm trying, but I gotta wait for cakes, and then I'll try, and I'll let you know if it carries over. But
Nah,
do
I
you
don't
think
think
that
it
you
does
think there's
carry on.
no chance for it to be bred over?
No, it's all on RNG for trying to get it.
Okay, so is it possible to have four passives and one mutated, or does the one mutated count as one of the passives?
One sec. I've just heard that apparently mergers will be happening on the 3rd. So they've changed it from the 8th now to the 3rd.
Okay, like what is their problem? Like, so okay, okay, so what is this rare chest thing? I've seen this in other.
What red chest?
In if you look at our chat, someone shows rare chest claim two silver. I've seen that in other discords as well. Is it a? It's a game. Okay, thanks. I thought it was spam. So it's just
It's the game that I added to your Discord. It's
uh
just I
okay.
added it to Tyria, Aptoid, your Discord, and this Discord.
Gotcha.
That's
I
why
was
you
like,
see it
who's
everywhere.
spamming with this stuff? I'm not claiming this.
It's a,
Wow. Cool. Wow. Yeah. So you have five passives. One of them is mutated. Thank you for sharing. That explains a lot.
but he's got the negative buff. That sucks.
I don't see. Oh, on his
Yeah,
mutated.
the purple gives you a negative, depending on what it is.
Oh, the purple gives one positive, one negative.
Yeah.
Yep. All of my purples do that as well. Yeah. So you don't want purple. You want, ideally, you would want four blue and one mutated, or one
Yes.
rare, three blue, and one mutated.
I'm just trying to find this thing. There's a way to check all the attributes in game.
Yeah, you can
I was
click on the
going to
top
show you
right,
that.
the top right book,
Oh yeah.
and then go
Click.
to
Yeah, I
just
didn't
click
know if
on
he
the
was aware. I was
pet,
going
and
to
it'll
show you
show
that.
you all of the different skills they can give.
Yeah, I was going to show you that for the video, but forgot where it was myself.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
do
so
that
if
all the
it did
time
do
when
that,
checking them out. There are lots of really good ones. Like this flying penguin, impulse penguin, is really, really good for warriors.
oh no, apparently that's for new gear, not merge, sorry.
But
So the new
there's
gear
other
will
ones as
drop on the
well. This
3rd.
dense cloud is really good for warriors also. Depends what type of warrior you are. But yeah, they're all the flying pets are good. It just depends on your individual build and who you're facing. I change my pet sometimes for defense. Do you? So like when I'm offline and I know people might challenge me in the arena, I change my stuff around.
I always change my stuff around.
Yeah. Where when I'm online and I'm doing attacks, I change it again to an attacking setup.
I've got a different preset for when I'm going against people, but depending on the person I'm going against, sometimes, like if he's a mage, warrior, I'll then change my pets and skills to then match them.
Yeah. So you just wrote gear will be on the third, merge won't be till the eighth. So that you just found that out?
Yeah, so the merge will be on the 8th. It'll be the new gear release on the 8th. On the 3rd, sorry.
Yeah, so the gear will be in about 76 hours then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, why do they keep delaying this stuff? Like I just don't understand. So
It's because they're delaying it because of the ship showdown. So they can't release the new gear because of the ship season. Oh.
but every server runs at different times, so it doesn't really matter. Like our ship showdown ends in 5 hours.
Yeah, I think it's just mainly for the people who have. I don't know what they do, but
Yeah, it's like every server runs on a different time. So whatever, you release it and it affects some people, it positively, some negatively, some neutral. You
Well,
just
they
release
normally
it.
do it so it unlocks on a certain day. So like day 90 it'll unlock, for example.
Yeah. And why the merge do they delay? Like, why do they care what the people think? It's your game. Just release it, and people will either like it or they won't. And people don't know if they're gonna like it or not till it's released.
Yeah.
Like most games do not listen to the players, so it's a good thing they're listening. But it's also people just don't like change. So you're almost always gonna get a response that says like, no, don't change it. I like it how it is.
By the way, we might have the Tiger event coming up next.
Tiger event. I saw that one shown also. I hope it's
Yeah,
Digimon. Man, you keep making me make these videos on Digimon coming. It's not coming.
yeah, it should be coming. And this Tiger event possibly. Um, it's an event based around me because
Yeah, you're the tiger. Hopefully, it has a nice, cute
Um,
little white baby tiger that's harmless. Just comes up and cuddles you and lets you win. I'm trying to find you in standings right now to show how cuddly you are.
yeah, apart from I'm not quibbling, I'm fierce.
Let's
Rawr.
see. We're gonna go up. We're gonna practice on you right now on screen.
Oh no, don't do that.
I think you're gonna win this. I don't know. I
I don't know.
can't see
I'm
my
being
health. My health is
obvious.
like honestly that was really weird. So I won, but I couldn't see
Wait, do
my
I
health.
only win against you?
I couldn't see my health the whole time because it was just covered by like evasion, evasion, evasion. So I don't know. Any other question? Merge was delayed in theory because of the amount of quits that recently happened.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Can you tell me about this? So a lot of people quit recently.
Yeah, apparently loads of people are being quitting. Well, that's probably why they brought in the recall shrooms to try and bring the players back.
Yes,
Like,
but that
oh,
was a
hey,
little while
sorry you
ago. That
didn't.
was like 2 weeks ago. Um, People quit all the time. They're tweaking server merges. I think merges are because people are quitting, right? Like if you look at our server, I yesterday I was doing a video and I can't remember what I was doing. And I did something very minimal where I'd be like last place on the server. I don't care about it. And I was 52nd. And I was shocked. 52 people on the server are playing.
Yeah.
Because it sure seems like 8.
That says dead. I don't think anyone talks anymore. I think people just have it up in the background and just forget about it.
Yeah, there's no talking on our server. Nothing. It's just we play a little bit. Like I guess people log in. I guess some like 30 of those 50 people only log in like every couple days. But I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with server merges. I hope they do them because obviously they're good for the game. It adds excitement. I've been through server merges on other games and it adds a lot of excitement because it's like, oh, something new, right? There's new people to meet, to play against, to challenge against. The one thing that it's really bad for, though, that I will say in other games is your rankings. So, like, for example, rush ranking, you're going to be lower now, right? There's more people to play against. Every server basically has a whale or two, so we're going to
Yeah, I
have.
feel like they're gonna increase the prices of like the winners.
Yeah,
So
like it will
first
cost you
place would
more
be like
money to
20.
win. The game will not say, oh, there's more people now, so we'll add more rewards. No, it's just going to cost you more to win. But I guess the big thing will be we'll have to see how frequently they do merges. But since the original announcement and ship voyage, quits have been on the rise. So, Queen Soul, are you saying people quit? One of the reasons is they don't like Ship Showdown. Like, I liked it. I thought it added something cool to the game. I liked Flying Pets a lot more. But Ship and Flying Pets were both very good additions, I think. You stopped because of ships. What didn't you like about ships? And Kagul saying needs balance. Isn't ships like the great equalizer? Like, no one, you can't really wail on ships. Everybody's equal.
Yeah, but ships is kind of broken at the moment. Like the ruin damage, like some days I could change nothing and I'll go into ruins. I'll deal 8 billion damage and then I'll deal 40 billion.
Yeah, okay, so before I answer you, Corey, Queen, that is a very good point. Dead servers are just getting destroyed in ships. So, yes, I could see why that would turn people off. Whale is still whale. Stats carry over. Let me go to ships. So I guess we're kind of done with flying pets. We've covered most of it pretty quickly. So just going over to ships. If I go in here,
Yeah,
we're
like
showing my
base
stats
so
for a
like your
second.
base HP, attack, and defense, all that carries over to the ship showdown.
Okay,
So
so
Wales is still
okay, so
Wales.
the only thing that's going to carry over for Ship Showdown is my ships, right?
From it, yeah.
Yeah, like my the salvaging my gear that doesn't carry over.
No.
All my pink gear is gone, right?
Yeah, all that's gone.
Yeah. And what about the treasure land? All of those things
Yeah,
they're gone.
yeah.
Yeah. So everything is equalized all the time. So the only
No,
thing that's going to carry over is the global stuff from the
no.
boats.
So what they mean by that is your stats. So if you go into port,
Yeah.
go to Maritime Academy,
Yeah.
and you can see your final HP, attack, and defense. That's carried over from
You mean the
your
captain battle attributes?
yeah, your final attributes at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's added over from your character.
Yeah, from your
Same
main
with your
character. Yeah.
multipliers, like your
But they
combo
don't make that
multiplier
big
and
of
your
a
attack.
difference.
It is if you go against a whale like Halego, for example, then he's getting that on top of all of this gear, on top of all of these new skins. So whales can still whale, so it just decreases your chance of winning.
Okay, so there's 3 people on enemy teams I lose to all the time. Do you think they
But
just
what I
have?
mean is after a few seasons, they will end up if someone's got like 100k power and you've got like 500k power, you're still gonna die. If they're a whale, they're a whale.
So are you saying
They're
that
thousand
these 3 people who beat me all the time in Ship Showdown, they just have a bigger main account than me?
most likely, yes.
It is DD Dash and the Gliosex or whatever.
But that is a possibility. Either that or they've got more boats than you.
Hmm. Okay. I always thought it was just kind of equal, and those 3 people are beating me all the time. But I guess it makes sense that there's 4 servers, and there should be 3 or 4 people on the other ones that beat me because they're their whale, right?
Yeah.
So whale power base stats still carry over. So a 70 mil will stay 70 mil. 600k
If
could
it was
still
just
beat
the
my
ship
800k
stats,
ship. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. Like my ship is 900k. I also think that there's an advantage to um, archer class.
Yeah, Archer does a lot better in the ruins than any other class, from what I've noticed.
Yeah, like when I go to ruins, like I do very poorly on it. And that's one thing I think the game could do better on is like Every class should have the same opportunity to do well on monsters. Like I do very bad. I'll get like 15th. And I feel like I should be like top 3. Cuz like if I beat someone in a head-to-head battle, why wouldn't I do better against this statue?
By the way, guys, I'm going to be dropping new event information on what's likely to come for us, not next week, but about the start of next week. So not Monday, but next Monday.
So Odin says, as an archer, all he has fun on is PvE, so don't steal that from him. There needs a lot of fixing. Example is the one way out after level 3 base. There needs to be 2.
Yeah, because people just get locked in.
Yeah. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see some sort of more opportunity for teamwork amongst teams to gang up on teams. Like if one team is just completely dominating, they should have to fight the 3 other teams. Like maybe I guess just in time people will learn how to play and be able to coordinate it better. But I would like to see those 3 teams work together and fight back.